Hey everyone, this is the first time I've actually used the YouTube app, or the second, but I don't know. I wanted to do an update, for those of you who have seen some of my videos. I am a, Lyme disease warrior. Yes, I suffer from chronic Lyme disease, which is a controversial disease, and not a lot of doctors know about it. Unfortunately, in the medical books, they only learn a little bit about Lyme disease. So it is easy for us to get misdiagnosed way before we are properly diagnosed. And it is also common for us to go undiagnosed for years. You see, Lyme disease is known as a great imitator because it can imitate anything out there, ranging from lupus, fibromyalgia, autism, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, dementia, MS, ALS, the list goes on. Half of those things that I named is actually what we get told we have, way before they actually say you have Lyme. It's actually harder for us to get a positive reading because the tests that are out there is not accurate. It is actually less than 20% accurate, and that's even including the IGeneX testing. Most of us suffer with two or more Lyme disease co-infections. That is very common. I suffer the co-infection babesiosis, which deals with your respiratory system, and I also deal with Bartonella, which is a biofilm that's inside the body, and it makes treatment hard to do. For those of you who may notice on my face, I have a lot of like marks and stuff. It's not acne, it's marks called mast cell activation syndrome. I get marks on my face, my back. I have Bartonella marks on my arms, which is kind of hard to see. Those lines are Bartonella lines. I have it on my stomach, and it just shows how much it's active and how strong it's gotten. And my babesiosis has gotten pretty strong too. We're actually just having to have the doctor. Well, the doctor doesn't really know much about Lyme and its co-infections, so they're saying it's severe asthma. So I am on a inhaler, well, two inhalers. I'm on Ventolin. It's a rescue inhaler, and I'm on Symbicort, which is an inhaler that is a steroid. It's not really doing much because, you know, I'm not really an asthma person. I know that I can't be my own doctor, so, you know, I'm just doing what the doctor wants me to be doing. I'm on different types of meds. I'm on aldosterone, which is pretty powerful nausea meds because it's I get nauseated very easily. I'm also on azithromycin again, which is also known as the Z-Pack, for an infection that my regular doctor is wanting to treat, even though we know what it is, but he himself can't say what I have because of the controversial of this illness. So, out of respect of him, I just do what he, you know, tells me to do. So, I am probably gonna, hopefully, maybe someday go back to the doctor that I need to go to for what I'm fighting for, because he knows how to help, and my regular doctor is suggesting me to go back to him, but it's all paid out of pocket, and it's very expensive to see him. I probably will have a GoFundMe again, but I'm not sure when. I battle so many different things from this Lyme disease. It is in all your organs, it's throughout your body, it's in your tissue, it's in your bones, it's in your brain. It can be passed down from your child, from like if you become pregnant, you can give it to your child. You can get it from a blood transfusion. You can get it from giving it to your partner. It could be considered an STD. Um, there's so many things out there that people don't know. Ticks are not the only carriers of this disease. You got fleas, flies, mites, lice, just any insect that can bite you can carry it. Um, you can get it. It doesn't take 24 to 48 hours for it to transmit it if it carries the disease. It actually can infect you as soon as you get bit by an infected insect. That's because it bites you, it goes straight into your bloodstream. If you catch it sooner, you have a better chance of getting better. But if it becomes chronic, it takes a lot longer for us to get better. Lyme is not curable. It is able to be in remission, but that just means that it's going to lie dormant for years and then it can come back and reproduce and or change or get stronger. You can be reinfected. Even if you're infected, you could be infected again by a tick or any insect or a blood transfusion or whatever, because it just changes. There are over 300 different types of Lyme, and there's also 300 different types of co-infections that you could get. About 2 million people last year were infected. That's not even including the ones that are undiagnosed or misdiagnosed each year. The ticks are going to increase this year. They have never died yet. They can easily live even without having to feed off of something for, I don't remember how long, but it's easily transmitted. Sorry for the long video, but I'm trying to kind of spread an awareness, because this month is ending. Well, we have like, I don't even know, a couple of weeks left in this month, and this month is Lyme Disease Awareness Month, and I really hope I can share my story and just help others who are suffering and or have loved ones that are suffering from this illness. It is a horrible illness to have. It's very debilitating and it's sad and it's hard to deal with, especially having it be a controversial illness. But we need to spread an awareness. We need to help others know what this disease is and how it's caught. And treatment is not accurate all the time. Everybody's different. So some can do oral antibiotics, some can't. Some can do IV antibiotics, some can't. In my case, I've been off of treatment for over 3 years now, and I'm suffering pretty bad. I'm also dealing with a connection of Lyme, which is interstitial cystitis, and I'm also dealing with mast cell activation disease, which I'll explain more in the next video. For those of you who were able to finish my video, thank you for your support and thank you for your time. Have a nice day.